Good morning.
We are about to be pulling into Ailsund in about an hour, and when we do that, I'm gonna jump off of this boat and then get on another boat and go check out a fjord. So there's at least one longer port stop a day, and on this day I took the Geirangerfjord cruise from Ålesund. This was a little different from the typical Geirangerfjord cruise because it was winter and the fjord had already started to freeze over, so we couldn't actually cruise into it. But we did get as close as we could by boat before hopping off and then getting onto a bus that would take us the rest of the way. The boat had plenty of seating, there was a little cafe, the place had restrooms, but I personally hung out outside. The views on this boat ride were incredible, y'all. I love snow-capped mountains, and we had a beautiful bluebird day as we sailed into the fjord. 10 out of 10, I loved this.
We were on this boat for, I don't know, maybe 90 minutes, 2 hours before we transferred from the boat to the bus to take us the rest of the way.
We stopped off at a couple of scenic spots along the way, and then we took the very sketchy road into Geiranger. Just before we got into town, we stopped off at this viewpoint, which was a 10 out of 10 view. It's crazy to see this port without any ships, y'all. In the summertime, it is packed with cruise ships and fjord tours. Oh, it's gorgeous, y'all. These views are insane. We stopped off at the Norwegian Fjord Center, which is a museum dedicated to Norway's fjords, where you can learn more about how these landscapes were formed and how the different plants and animals have adapted to these habitats. It's pretty neat. Once we were back on the bus, we took the very scary road back up to the boat, and then we cruised back to Ålesund, where I got back on the ship. At this point, I got a little lazy about watching for the northern lights, so I just turned on the ship cam from my cabin and had that on in the background. Work smarter, not harder, y'all.